Hello everyone, this is Tawana Lynn, and tonight I'm bringing you some chili from Alabama. And I was just going to make a quick video to show you guys. I'm going to try this Tex-Mex kind. I haven't tried that before. And I made chili the other day with this London burl. I chopped it up in little pieces and used it instead of ground chuck. And they still had this on sale, buy one get one free, so I stopped back by there and picked that up today. And I'm going to use these peppers and different colored peppers and onions. And I like beans in my chili. I've got cannellini beans, chili beans, black beans, tomatoes. I've got fire roasted, diced, and a can of the Rotel chili fixing tomatoes. Most of the time I use my canned tomatoes that I can myself, but I made some the other day without it, and I'm making this without those. I'll be back with you in a moment. And here I'm chopping this top round beef. And if you want to make it chop easier, you can set it in the freezer for a few minutes and it'll chop easier. As you can see, I'm chopping it into thin stir fry like pieces, and then I'm going to chop it like 4 across to make just little bite-sized chunks. Now if you can see, I've got about a tablespoon of oil in my pot, and I've got half of my meat chopped up, and it's good and hot, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to the pot. And it's just thin bite-sized pieces, and it's gonna sizzle. I'm gonna brown off one of this meat, and I'll show you what the brown meat looks like. I'm browning my meat, and I've added 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/4 of a teaspoon of chili powder, about a teaspoon of salt. I like the coarse salt, and about a teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper. And I just like to add a little seasoning to the meat as it's browning, so that the flavor gets into the meat itself. Okay, my beef is brown, and there's a tiny bit of liquid still in the bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and add my bell pepper and onion mixture. Probably about half this bag. And I'm going to stir that in with the beef. Let that cook for just a moment. I got my fan on. And if you, I don't know where you're from, but right here in my part of Alabama right now, it has turned winter. I'm talking 30, 40, no, not 30, about 40 degrees it's turned, which is what I call chili eating. When it gets cold, we're ready for the chili. Now I'm going to add 1 pack of my chili mix to my brown beef and onions and bell peppers. And I'm going to add about 1 pack of water to this. Now if you want yours a little spicy, I like mine spicy, but I have kids. You can always add however much of cayenne pepper you want, or any kind of hot pepper works, however you like it. I'm going to add this and a I'm going to fill this up with water and add it and let it cook together for a few minutes. Okay, my beef and my onions and my seasoning have cooked together for maybe 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add my tomatoes with the juice, everything. There's my regular diced tomatoes. Here's my fire roasted diced tomatoes. And the Rotel. Now these have a little kick on their own, so I couldn't get that lid open good. Okay. Now we're going to stir that together. That's where all my juice is going to come from. Okay. Now I'm going to add my beans. I have a can of chili beans with all the juice. And I have a can of Catalina beans. I've rinsed and drained those. Excuse me. And a can of black beans. And I rinsed and drained those as well. And I didn't have this out when I started, but I always add a can of corn. I've drained that. I haven't rinsed it. Okay. Now we're going to stir all this together. And we're going to let it simmer on low for about 20 minutes. I might need to add a little bit more water to it just to get a little juicier. Depends on if you like your chili juicy or thick. I like mine in between. So that I think that'll be a plenty. I'll come back in about 20 minutes. Let you see what it looks like when it's all done. Alright, y'all. Chili's done simmered for about 20 minutes. And that is what it looks like. That is Southern style chili. My kind of chili. And I like to top mine with cheese and sour cream. But if you don't have sour cream, and I know you probably will go, oh, that's gross. Try a little mayonnaise in your chili. It's delicious. And use the good stuff. Don't buy the cheap stuff. It's nasty. The good stuff is good. And there you have it. That is my new chili. I'm using beef, London burl, because it was on sale this week, instead of ground chuck, which is what I normally use. And it's delicious. Hope you enjoy.